So let's talk about the challenge, right? The challenge continues to morph as we go through this journey in the public cloud. And Kevin and I were reminiscing earlier about how it was just a few years ago at HIMSS, every booth was covered with blockchain, blockchain, and blockchain. And now I dare you to go find blockchain on any of the booths. So today it's really all about AI, and next year it'll probably be about something else. But that transformation is really the partnership that we form with Kevin. And so, Kevin, I'd like to hear a couple of things about the Rhapsody's journey through there and some of the challenges you faced along the way to get to those 1,900 plus customers.
Yeah, certainly. There's two real examples I want to highlight throughout all the sections here. Rhapsody by itself, we're very capable of serving customers in the cloud, and we have been for years. And we have brought in some customer bases inorganically. So maybe some of you are familiar with kind of that process. You do your very best at due diligence, but suddenly once you have access to their technology, you see a lot of issues under the covers, so to speak. And then also, we often find opportunities in which we are not in a particular region, or a customer is demanding that we use a cloud service provider that we're not experts in. And so for both of those, leveraging a great partner like ClearDATA has been critical to our success. The first challenge, bringing in a customer base, that increase, it was through a M&A activity. We actually increased our cloud customer footprint by about 5%. Actually, ClearDATA was involved on the other side of this, where they have a lot of adjacent customers using the same technology. If we would have just tried it ourselves, that 5% of new customers would have consumed 95% of my operational staff's overhead, and we would have been shortchanging the rest of our customer base. So that was one major challenge. Bringing in a set of customers on a bespoke piece of technology. It was actually open source technology, which is, I don't begrudge that, but it had really been unattended open source. A lot of vulnerabilities. There was a lot of different problems with the resiliency, the security, and also the future of the technology that we inherited. And then for the second example, and we'll dive into this a little more as well, we have a burning opportunity, new customer base in the Middle East. And in order to do business there with the governments, the government health networks or the government health offices, they demanded that we are serving them with our technology, our interoperability platform, serving them in Azure. And I have an extremely capable AWS cloud operations and services team. And I think you can all appreciate that you can't just copy and paste that code into Azure. Having a great partner like ClearDATA at our fingertips to be able to overcome those complexities and help us with that launch was critical to our success.